Hi everyone, it's Helen here and thank you for joining me today. So I'm super excited. Again, I have another brand new collection and this one is a lovely, beautiful floral themed collection. We have called it the Grand Day Out, but this collection was designed months and months and months and months ago. So the name may not match where we are at the moment, but believe you me, a lot of these die sets can be used for any occasion. So it's basically more of a celebratory occasion. So let's dive straight into this paper pad. Now I shared this on my Facebook page, Helen Griffin UK, last week, and you guys all loved it, and I absolutely love it. You know, when you look at something and it just makes you completely happy, this is the paper pad. So I'm going to be showing you this one first because this is the one that you've had a sneak peek of already. So I have used up this paper. That is all I have left of this paper. It is a full 12 by 12 and it's this lovely script here with the floral detail in the background, and these are all single-sided. Let's give you the GSM. It is 250 GSM and then you get 24 sheets and they're single-sided, so that's 2 of each design. Okay, I think this one here is definitely one of my favourites. I'm going to say this for every single sheet, I think. Another one of my favourites. So this is a beautiful watercoloured piece here. We have these lovely flowers. I just love everything, the way it just blends in. And here we have these leaves. I think I have this on the side. Let's turn this all around. There we go. Okay, so here we have these lovely leaves and I can't wait to show you what I've made with those. And here we have some perfect 12 by 12s here if you are into scrapbooking. So I am going to be making a few scrapbook pages using these details, these pages as well. So they're absolutely perfect for just adding in your photographs. There's not much else you have to add to these, so these are absolutely perfect. The way that they accent around the corner. So here we have this mint green burlap background with these beautiful roses and foliage. You all know how I love my foliage and my roses. And here we have an accent, just like very similar style to these roses here. So here we have another one that's going to be absolutely perfect for a scrapbook page and even mini albums as well, because you would cut this just like that and you would have that as your accent going around the corner, and then you can do the same on the other side. And here we have another one with the borders going all the way around, and we have another one here with the it's like got a white greyish sort of wood grain, and then we have the details going along the top and the bottom. And here we have some lovely watercoloured mint stripes as our background and some beautiful watercoloured roses, leaves and flowers, and again using the same colours as well. I think this has to be one of my most favourite colour combinations. And here we have, this one's quite a busy sort of pattern. So we have the smaller flowers and leaves and there's just so much more of them, and I think there's a very gentle stripe, very subtle hint of a stripe background in the background. Okay, and now we are back to the beginning. So that is the Grand Day Out papers and I absolutely love these. I've made loads of samples using this pack. So let's move on now to the dies. Now I have them all here and I have all of the samples behind me, so I'm going to try and do my best to kind of grab the die set and then grab the sample so I can show you. So I'm going to start off with this one. This is the handbags by design. I'm going to try not to get these Mr. On lights here. Let's see if we can get that tilted up somehow without the lights shining on it. That's the best I can do. So this is a very similar miniature version of another bag. I've just grabbed the die set for that. So this is a miniature version of another bag from my collection, and as you can see here it has these little darts, so you may know what bag I am talking about, but let me show you the bag. Okay, so here is the bag. As you can see, it is actually very spacious. You can use this as a gift bag. You could probably even use it for an evening out. So it opens up just like that and you can pop in your goodies. As you can see, it's a very roomy bag, so you can get a lot of treats in there, or even a little wrapped up gift. And here we have another one of these bags made out of that lovely script paper, and again I've just used a piece of Velcro there for that. And I do have one more or two more to show you. This is just plain. This one is a building in process, so as you can see. And here we have the glitter and the effect here. So I do need to show you, we do have an A4 embossing folder. Now this is reflecting a lot of light, but let me grab this embossing folder here. Now this is the Mock Croc A4 embossing folder. It's massive, and basically you'd run this through and then assemble your box. So I've also put this glitter cardstock through. It's very subtle, and again you can use an ink with your embossing folder. Just looking for I've got stuff everywhere. Here we go. So you can even run that through with ink through that embossing folder, and you would get that detail. That's on craft cardstock. Okay, so let's pop everything aside over here. So that is the Handbag by Designs die set, and it is the smaller version. I'm looking for the bag. Here it is. It's a smaller version of this bag here. So I have them both just here. If you remember this one, this is the luxury handbag. So now we have mummy and baby. Isn't that so cute? Have a lovely little set. Okay, moving on. I'm just going to make a massive mess behind me. We are going to be moving on to the hat box die set. So here we have, it doesn't really look like much here, but this makes some really amazing things. So let me show you. Here we have this lovely hat box. So it does the lid, it does the base. So that is a really spacious. So let's pop that on. And I will show you the die that I've used to make the flowers too. Here is another box using gorgeous papers from the paper pad. This one is simply just the papers. This one I have made it more sturdy by assembling mine from grey cardstock. Is it grey? No, it's white cardstock. I've used grey on the lid here. So I've done the white cardstock, and then I've done a wrap with the paper around, and then I've done the lid out of grey. So this one here is literally just the cardstock. And you can even trim down your sides to make a shorter box. And there will be tutorials for all of these. And then you can just put two lids together to make a little box. So I've put some little thumb holes in here, so that should lift off. And I've used some black glitter cardstock here, and I've used my Gerbera dies to make that gorgeous pink flower. And I have the die sets here. Okay, so this is from last year's collection. This is the Ultimate Gerbera, and this one here is the Ultimate Peony. So that's what I've used to make these gorgeous flowers here. And I've used Italian crepe paper. Here we go. This is also available at Craft Stash. And basically, this is super bendy. You can mould it. If you stretch it out like that, you can shape your flowers. Now this does not compare to ordinary crepe paper. This is the special Italian grade stuff, and this is absolutely beautiful to work with. Okay, have I showed you everything for the hat box? No, I haven't. I've got one more item. I'm going to clear the decks for this one. Let's move everything over here. There we go. Okay, so here it is. Out of the two lids, I've made a little cake stand. And again, I've used the papers from my new collection, and I've just added some lace accents. And the butterfly, I absolutely love the butterfly, is from the Big Bow die set. This was also out last year. I just love the way that that butterfly bow just sits on the top really nicely. Right, so here we have putting on my top hat. So I do have a hat to show you, and it does coordinate with another set that I have coming up. So this one is the top hat, and it coordinates with the Steampunk Editions die set. Now this is what I have used to decorate this, and I've added some feathers as well. So it's got all of those wheels and cogs and locks and keys, and you've got this little top hat. You get the smaller one as well, so you can make a miniature top hat. And I've made this particular one into a gift box. That just slides on like that. So that is putting on my top hat and the Steampunk Editions die set. So let's move that aside because I'm not done with the top hat yet. I have another top hat, so I've left this one open so you can pop in a goodie bag of sweets or anything else. Bottle of wine will fit nicely in there too, and I've just used the peony die set here and some of the leaves from there. Not done yet. In here we have a St. Patrick's Day theme going on here. This almost looks a little bit Christmassy as well. But we have the 4-leaf clover on there. So this is using the hat box that I've just shown you. There we go. This is the hat box here. And let's open it up. And inside we have a St. Patrick's hat. Isn't that just so cute? Okay, and that opens up as well. It's a gift box. And inside we have some gold. We have some gold coins here. It's actually really just chocolate, but I had a few things left over from Christmas, so pop those in there. So that is a perfect St. Patrick's Day gift, and that is going to pop straight in there. So these top hats will fit inside this box, these hat boxes. Okay, so that is the hat box die set and the putting on my top hats. Let's move that aside. Next up we have this gorgeous little lady's hat. So let's find the die set for that one. Here we go, straight there. This one is the where did you get that hat die set. So you basically have one of these here that you cut. You only need to cut one of these out, and then you have a choice of two bases. We have the oval or the circle. If you use the circle, it will fit inside one of these hat boxes. If you use the oval, it's too oval, it won't fit in the circle. So again, you can have this as a standalone stuck down hat, but I've made this one into a gift box. And again, I've used these beautiful peonies just with some button details in there, and that slides on. I've got some lace on there too, and I've used the beautiful papers from the paper pack. And I think this is one of my favourite makes, and it's going to go absolutely perfectly with this box. If I'd have made this with a circle base, that would fit in the box. So maybe I should just make another one. You can never have too many hats. Here is another hat that I've made, and I've made this one into an easel card. So it's an easel card, so it's so easy to turn this hat into a card, so it stands up just like that. Okay, so moving on, working my way through these die sets, we have the picnic basket editions. So from my very first launch, we have the loaf tin die set. You may remember this. Let's just grab that out. Here it is. Here is my loaf tin. Absolutely perfect for putting in scones. I've got scones in here. Perfect for those round mince pie pastries. Anything round or large biscuits you can pop in there as well. Tiny little loaf cakes. It wouldn't be a full-size loaf cake, but a little loaf cake would fit in there too. I just absolutely love this. And we also have this die set here, which is the picnic basket editions. Now, I did do a masterclass last summer, and I said I would like to bring a die set for just the lid, because we made it all together. It was a step-by-step with me, like craft along with me, and everyone really enjoyed it. And I did say I wanted to make this into a die set, and they said that was a good idea. So here it is. Here is the die set. So let's see how that looks. Here it is. So this is the loaf tin at the bottom, and we have the lid and the handle and the mats on the top there to make a picnic basket that is so cute. You can pop loads of little treats in there as well. Okay, so that is the one using the floral papers, and here I have one using just like a craft cardstock here, and we do have the bee details and a butterfly too. And I do have another A4 embossing folder. Here it is. It's another A4 size, and it's got the basket weave on there. And again, you can do that ink effect to bring that out, or you can just go straight with a sponge and do some inking on there too. We also get the trellis and the mat there to cut out underneath as well. So I absolutely love this one, and I really can't wait to start making some really nice themed picnic baskets, and cream tea themes as well with the red gingham too. Okay, so that is the picnic basket editions and the loaf tin. Okay, so that is everything that I have to show you. I hope you really like this new collection. This is all going to be available at Craft Stash, and I will leave the links for everything down below. So if you make any of my makes here or from previous collections, I would love for you to join my Facebook group that is called Paper Crafting with Helen Griffin, and I'll leave the link for that down below as well. So many of you share your projects on there already, and I just think it's amazing, all your different ideas too, because there's loads of things that I've never thought of, and I think, wow, you can really do that with that die set. So it's just so many ideas on there too. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you again next time.